Hello and welcome. Today we're playing some Overcooked 2. If you don't know what this game is, we're in for a treat. It's a cooperative cooking game for 1 to 4 players. I say cooperative, but as you can see, it's only just me playing. But it still works with one player, so we're gonna give it a shot. So like I said, it's a cooking game. You can see top left, that's the recipe we have to be making. We have to prepare. So, alright, we're just gonna follow the instructions. So, what we've done is we've collected the ingredients we need. We put it on the plate, and then you just serve it. And then that will be complete. So now, as you can see, we have a lettuce we must make. We have a lettuce, tomato, and cucumber salad. So we're gonna assign our chefs to different roles. We gotta control them all manually though. Alright, so we'll put the lettuce on the plate. And then we gotta grab the cucumber, chop that up, and then we can swap back to this chef, put that tomato there, and maybe something else we can do is maybe start a new order. Now we don't have a new order yet, but we can assume that there is going to be a new order coming along the way. So top left you can see we've got a tomato and lettuce salad, so we're gonna get that started. So we're gonna grab another tomato since that's what we don't have yet. This other chef is gonna grab this plate, and then maybe you can get started on the next order. Now, you might be confused already if you don't know how the game works, but that's alright. That's alright. It's very simple. You see the top left recipe, you prepare it, and then you serve it. So that's what the plates are for. So you grab this. Okay. Okay, did I surely I ran over. Okay, so you gotta grab the ingredient, you gotta put it on the chopping board. That's what I'm going here. So you grab the lettuce, put it on the chopping board, and then after you chop it up, then you put it on the plate. Okay, what are other HUD kind of settings are there, or features? You see bottom left, there's the coins. That's the money you're actually making. Okay, we have and then the bottom right is the kind of time we have left to for this map, and then and to pass we should be preparing more things. To pass the map you have to reach a certain number of coins, and like with a lot of what do you call them, like iPhone games, you can either 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star. We're just gonna serve. Never mind. 400 coins for our first official run. Map 1, stage 1. This is the story. The Horde is too ravenous. I think the Horde is referring to these random breads that you see, but we're gonna be skipping the story. Essentially, I think all of those zombie breads came to life, and we've got to find a way to put them back to rest. You may be my best chefs, but you have much to learn if you're gonna conquer that appetite. Cool. We gotta make sure that the breads stay where they are. Okay, so it's up to us to save the kingdom. So let's send it. It's a very fun game cooperatively, because I feel like the more chefs you have, or the more players you have, the more chaotic it's gonna get. You know the saying, too many cooks in the kitchen. That's I think it applies. This is what that application is. That's probably how they made the game. Alright, so we've got a new recipe we need to make. It's gonna make sashimi. We've got to grab a shrimp, prawn, cut that up, and then chuck it on a plate and serve it. Or we can make okay, it just auto skipped. Alright. So let's look at the top left. We're gonna make a fish, and we're also gonna make a shrimp. So we've got one person making the fish and one person making the shrimp. So this guy's made it. Well done. Now, and if you have seen this game before, I do know about the hacks, or not the hacks. I know, like, so the timer, I believe it doesn't actually run down. It doesn't actually run down before until you actually serve your first dish. Oh god. Okay. So this servery, this thing with the arrows, that's where you have to take the plate. That's where you have to take that. So that's what that is. And now what I think I can also talk about now is the order that we need to be preparing these dishes. In Overcooked 1, it didn't really matter. an overcooked one, it didn't really matter, but what we have to do... Okay, let's get this plate off. So we want to do the leftmost, the top leftmost dish first, because that gives us a streak. So we don't want to do the fish right now. We don't want to serve the fish next because that's going to break our streak. What does the streak do? The streak gives us more points. So if we want to maximize the number of points we want to be earning, or maximum number of points we want to be earning, we want to follow the recipe in the top left order. Okay, now I think we've covered everything. So now I think we can just play. We can just play. Send it. But there's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of strategy when it's just, you know, one person playing. I feel like when you're playing with more people, that's kind of when it falls apart. But that's when it's most fun as well. You know, I wouldn't be playing this. I mean, I haven't played this too much, Overcooked 2 too much, by myself. I did try playing by myself like around like 2 years ago when I was trying to make a series on it, but at the time my laptop was it could not run it. It could not record and run the game at the same time without me having to like record Overcooked 2 with like the lowest graphics settings ever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until I get a better computer. And here we are now. Here we are now. So I guess I'm just doing myself my past self a solid. That's just you can actually get 2 people to chop up a single thing though. What do you call them? A single ingredient to increase the time. 1020. Surely that's up. Actually, it's not. I mean, 3 stars with 240 points. You might think we smashed that, but like I was saying, if you're someone who wants to like get as many points as possible for a map that only requires you to get 240 points for 3 stars, you can get like I don't know, thousands of points just by doing that other strat. You know, there's people that just chop up the ingredient, they just chuck it on the floor to like keep some space, and then once they need the ingredient, they'll pick it up on the floor. But you know, we're not about those hygiene standards. You know, we have higher, we'll hold ourselves to higher standards. Okay, I just did like 3 random actions you might have just missed. What did we do just then? We're cooking rice. So we're making sushi. How do we make sushi? We gotta cook some rice. Now I just realized rice takes very short time to actually get boiled. So we're gonna keep that into consideration. So we cook the rice. Once the rice boils, we chuck it on the plate, and then we have to also put some sushi on the plate. And then we're gonna chop this fish and serve that as well. Now, I know I said I wouldn't pre-prepare meals before the timer is running down, as you can see on the bottom right, but it looks like that's what we're doing anyway. So, in that case, well, let's just do it. Let's just send it. Okay, you know what? I think that's enough. We've got 3 dishes we can serve already. That's kind of OP. So let's just start sending it. 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 dishes right off the bat, just like that. There are 3 ingredients that we have to focus on now, so it is going to be a bit crazier to kind of keep track of everything, but hopefully we'll be okay. But I think because rice takes so long to cook, we can probably just run 2 at the same time. If we had more players, we can make use of all of them, but I think 2 players, I mean just a single player, this is probably fine. So we always want 2 rice cooking at the same time. We always want there to be at least 1 fish. We just want 1 person cooking fish. I think that's the idea. See, okay, so when you see that exclamation mark, that means it's about to get burnt, man. You're gonna make sure. Oh, you can also throw in the skin. Give me. Okay. So we get the fish, and there's a little. Okay. You might actually see for the first time something getting lit on fire. That's okay. If something's on fire, you grab the fire hydrant, you put it down. Unfortunately, you gotta dispose this in the bin, but that's okay. That's okay. The fire also spreads if you don't get it in time. If you don't put the fire out in time, the fire will spread and it gets pretty crazy. So you gotta make sure it gets contained and contained very, very quickly. So that was a good containment of the fire. Now obviously that's not very good. It does, you know, add a couple more seconds to. Does make things a bit more inefficient. So you do want to make sure you don't have too many fires all the time. But as you can see, there's a bit of leniency with kind of when things get burnt. Okay, that was a pretty good maneuver. We can try and keep doing that next time. Yeah, so after we get... Okay, so after that one person says we've found we've found the pattern. It's really just about finding the pattern. Except we do need sometimes people loading the rice. We've almost found the two-person ideal kind of system. So okay. I think this is gonna be the last batch we're gonna be able to make. Might be able to make 2 more. Alright, send this. Now you can do fish, and then when he finishes cutting the fish, we assemble everything on the plate. And then grab the rice and then serve it, and then you have to cut 2 more rice. You know what? How many? Let's find how many we can make. Just chuck 3 rice on there, just to see if we can do it. 4 seconds. This isn't gonna cook. Yeah, it's not gonna cook in time, but that's all right. That's all right. 1,000. How many points do we get? $344 in tips. You'd love to see it. We beat our score by like 800. 800. Profited 800 points. So you love to see it. You love to see it. Let's keep going. I really like the map, kind of all the level system in between levels. You kind of drive that truck around. Okay, so now we actually have to worry about washing a dish. So up until now, the dishes have returned to us clean, but now we have to actually pick up the plate at the servery, take it to okay, it auto skipped for us again. We have to take it to the sink over here, as you can see. Right, so first thing to do is just... Someone just wants a single shrimp? That's alright. That's alright. Okay, so now we can actually think about throwing things. We press X to throw things. It's not a mechanic I'm gonna be too caught up on doing. But this is gonna be... Okay, we actually did just yeet it in. Can we yeet this one in as well? As you can see, bottom right, you can see you can see that the dish was returned to the sink. This is gonna require a little bit of a little bit more of a... I don't know how we're gonna delegate this between 2 players, between ourselves, but we've got 1 more plate here, luckily. Because the rice is on the left side, but you can see that there's a barrier that's blocking us, so we can't actually run over with the rice. But what we can, gotta chuck this here, so because again, there's this really annoying barrier right here. But maybe what we can do is we can start washing some dishes, and then once this guy finishes chopping the cucumber, we can take this here at the sushi, at the seaweed there, and then we're good. Okay, so we can chuck... That's annoying. Okay, so now he throws that, but now, to get out of the way, watch this guy yeet the rice in. We missed. Okay, so that's gonna be some really dirty rice, but you know, the game doesn't matter. The game doesn't matter if your ingredients touch the floor, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Although you hate to see it. You kinda hate to see it. Okay, so what do we need? We need seaweed. Can't do that. Okay, so grab a plate, grab these 2 ingredients, we put it here, let this guy serve it, and then come back just in time to take this rice off so it doesn't get set on fire. Okay, and what we can actually do is we can load some plates up here as well, so that this guy on the left, you know, since our next 2 orders are shrimp, we can both be on that side. Now this guy has easier access to the plates. Swap roles for a second. Okay, bring this guy back. You know, let's get someone to chop up a cucumber. Sorry that. That was a good, we inched forward to be able to catch that. Should probably get some more rice cooking. Okay, we won't have much time. We won't have time for any more orders. Okay, but we do need the rice from earlier, so we'll grab. This rice is super cold now. If this was a real game. Fortunately, we don't have to, deal with temperatures. I play with someone who, you know, left 1 thing cooking, or they took something. We're just gonna leave it here. I don't think we can cook anything, prepare anything. Look, that was the 496. That's still like more than 3 stars, but definitely didn't maximize that. We weren't as efficient as we could have been, but that's all right. That's all right. But I play with people. They cook 1 thing, and then they take it off the stove, and then it's like it's there for the rest of the game. Hidden levels. Hidden levels are unlocked by completing secret criteria in another level. I wonder if we ever... Switches. Discover switches to raise ramps and reach otherwise inaccessible areas. Okay. Do we die if we... Oh! It just becomes a flotation device. So, okay, we hit this as a switch. Let's finish off by doing this... Let's do this secret level and then we'll call it for now. How do we get up here though? This extreme is... So this part's a game in itself. Alright, a hidden level. It's called Kevin. Kevin's the dog, by the way. The dog you would have seen in the conversations we had with the Onion King. Right, we gotta make a steamed... We gotta steam some fish. Mix it with flour. So, okay, so there's a mixer in this one. We gotta chuck the flour in the mixer. Okay. I haven't played too much Overcooked like Overcooked 2 like I was saying before, so I'm gonna be a bit unsure maybe of what to do, but I think we chop this up, and we just steam that. We just steam it like that. Now, so, and then okay, there's a meat. I say it's a meat that we have to prepare. So now that we've steamed the fish, I think we can put a plate on it to pick it up. Okay, there we go. And I think that's actually ready. That's actually ready to serve. Okay, that's good. We've got to keep that cooking. Okay, so now we also let's put some some flour in the mixer. Let's see if we can actually throw it. You almost saw that work. Okay, can we put meat? I think the meat also needs to be mixed. Okay, I see. That does make sense. We can steam. Okay, that's the fish done. Okay, there's like 3 meat orders. So many orders, man. Okay, so this is ready, I think. No, we have to steam it. No, okay, we actually have to steam this. And then it will be ready. So we've got to take it off the mixer like that. Okay. Now, this, I think we got hit with the bad RNG, because look at this. All the now next 5 orders are just... They're just, what do you call them? A siomai? AKA, okay, but this is ready though. This left dude has so much to do. He has to wash the dishes as well. Okay, so we're gonna have to really think about how to maximize this left, we're gonna maximize the efficiency here, but the game is not allowing us to be very efficient. So what we have to do now is switch back. Okay, we have to put this in the middle, switch back so we can actually grab the mixture off and then put it back. So we grab the flour like this. We're not going to do very well. We get hit. We got hit with the bad RNG. Because I believe the orders are random. You don't know what order you're going to get until you complete like your next... Okay, I do see a little bit of chaos happening at the moment. We do need a clean dish, so okay, this is kind of chaos at the moment. We're gonna chuck this on here. We should have done it the other way. Serve it, but now we can take this back, chuck it on here, and then leave that to get steamed. It looks like fish doesn't look to be. It's not a fan favorite in this restaurant apparently. People are like, don't get the fish. I don't know what you've heard about this place, but don't get the fish. That feels bad. It feels bad. One person wants the fish though, so thank you. Thank you to that one person. Okay. What we could actually do is if we put this here first, that saves us from putting that down. So that's one kind of minor place of efficiency we can improve on in the future. We can start preparing this fish. We have 39 seconds left. Sometimes, if there's not enough time to complete like a really big ingredient dish, you can, okay, this is running out. So you can see that it's shaking. Oh, we served an empty dish. That's my bad. And we lost the streak. 20 sec, okay, this is, everything's falling apart now, but we're lucky we only had like, we didn't have too much time left. Okay, we should serve this as soon as possible though. I think we actually lose money if we don't serve a dish, so let's just serve it really quickly. We only made a $3 tip. The faster you complete a dish, I think the red bar... Okay, we made it. We made it without not giving it, like... Did we even get 3 stars? We didn't get 3 stars. That's a bit crazy. We got to keep with the bad RNG there. No one wanted the fish order for some reason. We can do one more time. We can do one more time. Let's see if we can get the 3 stars. Alright, hold A to skip. Get us out here. Okay. Quick. Okay, fish. No, yes, 2 fish orders. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so maybe what we can do at the moment on our left side, since, you know, since there's not much for our other guy to do at the moment, is actually he can just start chopping up meat in case we need some meat in the future. That was also one point of inefficiency we can cut down on in terms of time. But you love to see it because now you can see that there is actually. I'm forgetting. How am I not remembering what the steamed dishes are called? Okay, so now we can chuck both of these in the mix, and we have meat to kind of get ready. And this guy, as if our left chef isn't doing anything at the moment. Okay, now we're getting hit with bad RNG. The next 3 orders are. Okay, it's just not coming to me. What's the? I just don't know what it's called. Okay, so now he can chuck this in the mix. Now you can bring this back. Maybe we should let this guy go back first. Now he's not doing anything, so we can actually clean that. And all no one likes the fish. Please explain. Okay, this is ready, so let's serve it. Once that finishes serving, let's put it here. And then we can come back here. Okay. That means, I think that means we've jammed the machine, the small electric symbol. This will be the last time we do it. This will be the last time. We didn't get there fast enough, but that was better. That was better efficiency. You love to see it. Okay, 2 fish orders. Thank you very much. And then you can get started on chopping up some meat. And for this map, it looks like the timer runs out straight off the bat, right off the bat. So we actually can't. We can't cheese it and just prepare everything in advance. Okay, maybe what we can do. Okay, we'll get that fish cooking as well. Steamed, sorry. We want to be technical. Okay, grab the flour, put that back. Hopefully by the end of this video we'll work out what the word is. Can't. Okay, we'll just prepare 2, why not? Why not risk it for the biscuit? Okay, so now something we can actually do is we can be smart, think of it in advance, pop that on so we can run back here, and then we can just do that. I mean, it's that easy. We need 1 more though. Okay, so now we'll come here, put that back, and now this guy has to start on some meat before we do anything else, so we can actually make sure we have meat. Okay, we're doing alright. We're not doing too badly this time around. We have the empty dish so we can put it on the stack. Let's grab that. Let's start washing some dishes for now. Don't need to steam the fish just yet, so we'll just put it next to the steamer for now. We can return some dishes here. Now, the left side does need 1 more flour, so now you can go back to meat duty. Nothing's cooking at the moment, so you kind of hate to see it, but we can load up some flour maybe right now. Put this here. Put this here, like. Oh, then we put. Yeah, okay. That's something else we can do as well. So when we go to the bench, we can actually pick the flour. Okay, and then maybe you can wash the dishes like that. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. We just need to make sure there's always at least one flour on the bench, and I think we'll be fine. So now we swap back, do this. Oh wait, then we have to put the flour there. Bring that back, but you have to also cook the meat, and then once he finishes the meat, okay, we need a clean plate to serve this. Thank goodness that didn't set on fire. Put this here, make that cook, and then we can add the meat there. Grab another meat. Okay, I think we've got some sort of a system, somewhat of a system. But the idea with you never want to be not doing anything with one of your. Okay, we have to take that off, unfortunately. We have to do it the slow way because I wasn't paying attention. But you never want one chef to be like doing nothing at all. That's You always want your chef to be doing something, or both of your chefs. And I think that's what makes, you know, single player Overcooked still like a challenge, right? Because it, it forces you to kind of split your brain a little bit. You gotta, it's like playing the piano, you know, you've got your left cook, your right cook, your left hand and right hand. Okay, actually next order is a fish, so if we don't want to mess up the our streak, so let's actually just cook the fish. Okay, we can add that to the mix, and you can actually start loading, you can start cleaning some dishes. We can load up some flour here. Luckily we do have a spare dish we can serve this fish on. We almost messed up the streak because we weren't paying attention. We've got to take two things. Okay, we take this off the mix first, and then we can take this off. We do need a clean plate. He actually wasn't washing the dishes, that's our bad. Okay, I don't know how many more things we can prepare then. Just this one. 640, I think we actually beat it. 732, yeah. Not bad, not bad. We beat it, the 3 stars by, yeah, around 200, and our previous score were like, I don't know, what, 400, 300? It's pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna leave it there for now. If you did enjoy this video, you should check out the game if you haven't played it before. Find a friend to play it as well. Find many friends. I assure you it's a lot more fun that way. It's also fun single play if you kind of know what you're doing. But yeah, stay tuned. I might make some more videos. But for now, if you did enjoy this one, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.